We'll now proceed to item 9E, superintendent item. This is strategy 1, branding, goal 1, student achievement and student focus. EduFest spotlight on integrity. Dr. Gonzalez.
Yes, sir. During our EduFest event on April 22nd, we spotlighted several students and programs to give perspective to McAllen ISD families on a glimpse of the incredible things that we offer as a district. Teachers never forget each other as individuals with one goal and dream, and the unique talents that our students bring to the table. And in the classroom, we can serve as a refuge for our students, and it's just this area where we can focus on the passion that ignites everything that they do. So the EduFest was a great opportunity to showcase those things, and we have a short video that highlights.
Don't come all the way over here, you're going to connect this line here.
I started my career in 1972. Teaching has been my life, I guess you could say that. I don't know anything else. I've always been in the middle school. I work with 12, 13, 14-year-olds for the most part. It's something that I enjoy doing.
Wood shop, which really impacted my life because I found a true passion.
There's your basis.
We can take a 2x4 and make a cutting board or a shelf. There's so many things you can do with just raw material. So by letting them visualize that a simple block of wood can be turned into something useful. So those are the skills that we try to instill in those kids.
You start with an idea and you just put it into design, and you have the idea in your head. So you go about it and you plan everything out, and then you start cutting, and when you're cutting, you're slowly going through a process. So it's not just here and there, you're done. No, it's a slow process, and once you get done and you see your final product, you're like, wow, this came from that.
Is there a particular teacher that's impacted you?
I would want to say my woodshop teacher in 7th and 8th grade at Lincoln Middle School, Mr. Laurel.
You were at 2?
Freddie was here 4 or 5 years ago, and among him there were several kids that, of course, they need that little extra guidance. I remember he was a basketball player, he played basketball, he was in sports. So for most of the kids that are in sports, they come through here. Although this class teaches them different skills than the sports do, I try to guide them and still let them know that the value of education is very important to them.
I have a lot of family problems at home. My father left when I was a little boy. I had to grow to be the father figure of my family. So this helped me. McAllen ISD helped me by allowing me to join several clubs and organizations and help me learn to be a leader.
In my career, I've been teaching 44 years, so I've met a lot of kids like Freddie that might have it rough at the beginning, but with the right guidance, I think later on as they grow up and mature, they understand what is the purpose, and that's what makes teaching a reward.
He allowed me to just face my fears, and he taught me how to use the machines, taught me that it's more than just wood shop, it's creating something for the future. So that helped me, and that helped me believe that, well, what I'm doing now is going to help for later on in life. And I just took it to heart, and I used it in my academics, I used it in my sports, in every practice, every time I had to study.
If we make a difference on them, that's what teaching's about, making a difference on a lot of these kids, helping them out.
Woodshop taught me that I love to design and build things. I want to pursue a civil engineering degree. I can design houses, and I can design like buildings and structures in the city. And I wanted to just come back, hopefully to McAllen, and come back and just build for my community.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed the video. And Mr. Laurel is a class act. He's a great teacher. We're very, very proud. And Freddie has a very bright future. So we're very proud of those individuals, and we love showcasing their relationship. That's what McAllen ISD is all about. That's what education is all about. And Freddie is going to have a wonderful, bright future.
Yeah, and I just want to add about Freddie, since we're here at Nikki Rowe. He graduated 12th in his class, you know, stand out in the classroom and athletic-wise, and just a great kid. and he's mentored a lot of kids below him. So just to see that teacher impact him and see where he's going. I mean, he signed a football scholarship playing 1 year of football, and so he'll be heading out of state. So we wish him well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments, questions? Okay, thank you, Dr. Gonzalez. Great presentation.